What's going on, guys? Clifton Denny with On Your Own Outdoors. Hey guys, we're coming to you with another review today on a product that I've had multiple messages about. So I went, borrowed one from a buddy. I didn't buy this, I borrowed this from a buddy so that we could get this video out to you guys. And this is gonna be over the Bog Death Grip. So I did another Bog tripod here, I don't know, about a month and a half ago. You can go back and watch that one as well so you can compare it. You're gonna hear me a couple times today kind of jump back and forth in between the two of those to kind of explain why this one's a little bit more expensive. So I don't exactly remember the exact price of this. I'll put it right here in this video. But it is the more expensive Bog. I didn't get this for Bo. The one that I got from him, again, you can see it in the other video. But we're gonna go ahead, run through this one today. So this is how it comes. It comes in a little carry-in pouch like this. It's got two little handles on this side if you wanted to use it that way as well. Comes with some extra parts and accessories in the little zip pouch. We're gonna go ahead and bust this dude out now, kind of run through it. So number one, I'm gonna talk about how light it is. It's extremely lightweight. Whenever you open this up, it's got these little Velcro things here. You just undo them and it comes out. It's a tri-fold, just like the other one. You've got a rubber band down here on the bottom. I like this. The reason being is it keeps it pretty silent. It's not gonna be clanging and tanging on stuff. But when you fold this dude out, this is what is awesome about this guy. So you can see how far out that leg spreads. These two here, that's just the rubber, so don't get that confused with something else. But like this here, you can take these guys, loosen them off, tighten them back up here. So what you get for the money of upgrading to this one, number one, lightweight. It is way lighter than the other Bog option. Number two, I go like this. So the way that this works, you can see how this leg just kind of folds in and out here. And if I turn it sideways, you see that little push pin? So when you get it to where you want it to go, so I want it right there. So I want it there. You push that little thing in, and then it will not kick out any further. It'll still fold up. So why is that important? Again, I'm out in the woods. I'm, running and gunning with a rifle. I know that this is how I want it set. I know that this is how I want it set. I bring this thing up, tighten that back down, and I know for my rifle, that is the designated height that I'm gonna want, right? Depending on where I'm at. So the reason that this thing's cool is your animal moves, you need to readjust, you just grab it, it closes back like this, you get back around, now you have another shot, push the legs back out, and they're gonna stop right there at that designated spot that you already set up. One cool thing that I do like about it is that you can use this most certainly for rifle hunting, where the other Bog, that's not really an option. The other Bog kind of stays down low. It's got a whole lot bigger profile. It's just not the perfect thing for standing up rifle hunting. It worked fine in a ground blind. Whenever we get over here and we sit down in a minute, I'm going to tell you another reason why this is, in my opinion, a little bit better than the other one out of a ground blind, because of an issue that my son and I had this year hunting out of a ground blind with the other Bog. So we've got this set up like this. Any rifle, I put a shotgun in it, I put a rifle in it, and then another rifle here. So now you can kind of see what it is. It's got a turn knob on this side. And all this turn knob does is squeeze this together. So take the rifle, you set it inside. I like to put mine kind of on the fat part of the rifle so I can still reach around to the front. But you literally just pull that thing back to you, tightens it up, and your rifle's in there. So, and again, if you were somewhere, it also pivots, as you can see here, it pivots left and right. This thing is insanely adjustable. But say that I am watching a field or something like that, I want to leave it set up. It's set up, it's ready to go, animal comes out, I can just jump in the scope, I can take the shot, yada yada. So again, you've got this adjustment here, you've got the one down here on the bottom, and basically what that does is loosen up or tighten so that you can lean the rifle side to side. Super adjustable. This thing is great. On the up and down as far as rifle hunting goes, so you've got it set up like this, or in a ground blind, you've got one little twist knob right here. You back that guy off, this goes down. So again, you're on the side of a field, you're running and gunning, you're chasing elk, you're chasing mule deer, whatever you're doing. If you had to do something a little bit different, you needed to get a little bit lower, you have that option. It slides up and down. I would say it's probably got a good 16 inches of travel just in that one adjustment in itself. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring the chair over, get it set up so I can show y'all what I'm talking about out of a ground blind. Also, all right. So it does have on this side that extends out the most. It extends out a little bit further than the other ones. It's so you can kind of do like that, give the triangle effect there. But one thing about it is it does have a rubber grip here, so that whenever you do have your rifle inside, you can get a hold to that rubber grip and kind of give you something to sturdy up on. So that's just another little feature that this more expensive bog has. But I'm gonna loosen all this up and drop it down a little bit. I do like the fact too, on the legs, there's only 2 adjustments. So you're not doing, you know, 2, 3, 4 adjustments. There's just 2 of them. You take them down to where you want them and let it bump. All right, so we basically got this thing set up now to where I want it. And I'm gonna do my best here to kind of explain to y'all the issues in a ground blind with the other bog. So, and not just the other bog, but the your other options whenever it comes to tripods, when it comes to tripods while you're hunting. So we're set up and this is a ground blind. We're gonna pretend that we've got a ground blind we're sitting in here. So something that I ran into with the Raven crossbow in the ground blind with my son. So obviously he's 6 years old, he's not real tall. The way that this was set up, when I had this in there to get it low enough for my son to be able to get behind the rifle or behind the crossbow, the ground blind was up against it. I did not have an option to do like here. So on the other options that you have, that you find on the internet, there's usually 2 different connection points for your rest. And so what you end up with is you end up with one here and you end up with one here. And that really limits you to the availability to scoot that weapon forward because you've got 2 different connection points, where with this one, you only have 1 connection point and it's back here. And again, I like to put it underneath the scope, right in front of the trigger housing, however, but that's where I like to do it and what's worked out best for me and my son. And the reason being is I can get more of that barrel outside, right? So it gives me the availability to push that a little bit further forward to get that arrow over the edge of the ground blind. And so that was super, you know, versus the other options, that's something that's been super beneficial with this one. Inside of the grips, it's got good solid rubber. Your weapon's not going anywhere. I mean, this thing, it's pretty lightweight. I'll get the actual weight for it and drop it up here for you, but it's pretty lightweight. It's super adjustable. You know, you can, while you're sitting, so say that you had it, you can click that little button right there, find your hole. You can adjust it even further down, literally by just pushing that little tab over and clicking it back. So it's super adjustable, it's super easy to use, it's lightweight, it's quiet. This is most certainly the best option that I have found as far as a weapon rest for using in a ground blind with my kid. And then again, guys going out Midwest or guys that are doing running, gunning in the woods, turkey hunting, this thing would be insanely awesome because you could set it up just about anywhere and it packs in this little bitty thing. I did test it out the way that it does fold down, and we can kind of run through that real quick too. The other thing that I do like about it, I've already tried this out with my turkey vest, and I also tried it out with my hunting pack. Everybody, if you watch my videos, you know I carry the K's 2.0 backpack whenever I'm deer hunting. Because it is got so many options for storage. But with this, when you shrink it all back down, that's what you're looking at. I take this, I flip it upside down just like that, goes in my backpack, fits just fine. In my turkey vest, I actually put it kind of sideways, so in the back flap, I stick it in there like this. and it fits inside my turkey vest. And again, here on this one side, I'll kind of get up here and show you, it's got the rubber grip here. You flop that guy out, you plop it down in front of you, and you're ready to go. This is what I was talking about with the rubber inside. When it comes to a tripod, this death grip is most certainly the best tripod I have put my hands on. Now, they're not cheap. That is a guarantee, but they are worth every penny. Can you make do with something that's a little bit cheaper? Absolutely, guys. I'm not here to tell you that you have to have the most expensive thing, but I am here to tell you that user-friendly, absolutely user-friendly, and it's going to make your life 10 times easier in the woods. I know it because I have experienced it. But guys, that is the Bog Death Grip. Super stable, super compact, pretty lightweight, and probably the best option that I have found so far out of tripods that I have put my hands on. Of course, guys, you can get the 2 shooting sticks, or the set of shooting sticks that comes up, just has a V in the top. It's going to be your most lightweight. But when it comes to being sturdy and making sure that you have the sturdiest platform to take that shot, check out all the Bog series, and most certainly check out one of these death grips. You're not going to regret it. But hey, guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go back to the main page. Hit that little bell up top. You never know what kind of products we're going to do. It's getting ramped up for turkey season. So you can guarantee all the stuff that I can get my hands on that's going to be beneficial for turkey hunting. I'm going to start putting that stuff up here. So, hey, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, we'll see you from a tree. Good hunting.